The government draws plans to rehabilitate Marawi City after President Rodrigo Duterte announced it was liberated from terrorists. Armed Forces of the Philippines spokesman Major General Restituto Padilla says Duterte's declaration was meant to pave the way for the start of a full-blown recovery, rehabilitation, and rebuilding effort. Office of Civil Defense Assistant Secretary Christopher Purisima says the government can now move quickly into the first phase of rehabilitation after the deaths of terrorist leaders Isnilon Hapilon and Omar Maute. The first step is to clear buildings of bombs and other booby traps installed by terrorists. The Philippine military asked for more time to clear 60 to 80 buildings of unexploded bombs. After the buildings are cleared, the government wants to facilitate the return of evacuees to their homes if still intact. The Marawi city government is working with the military to identify areas where residents can safely return to their homes. Purisima says residents will be allowed to come back by barangay clusters. Barangays cleared by the military are labeled zones 0 to 12. Barangays the military believes to be still unsafe are labeled zones 13 to 17. The government's also preparing temporary shelters for residents whose homes were destroyed or heavily damaged by the conflict. Purisima said 26 of the 50 transitional shelters have been turned over to displaced Marawi residents. The Department of Public Works and Highways has also completed the site development for housing in a 9.9-hectare plot of land in Barangay Sagunsongan.